Duolingo is no longer free, with the latest update bringing the amazing brand new feature of
Energy, baby!
They now give you 25 energy a day that drains whether you get a question right or wrong. For you to understand why this is so catastrophic for the app, let's do some quick maths. In the Italian course, there's 123 units. I would say there's an average of 30 lessons per unit. Some have more, some have less, giving us 3,690 lessons, which always have a 20 to 30 second ad at the end of it, no matter what. Usually encouraging your kid to sign up for it without parents' consent, which is crazy in itself.
Dad, can we get Super Duolingo?
Huh? Okay.
Good, I already signed us up.
Then it will cost two 30 to 60 second ads to get the required amount of energy for one single lesson. This will equal over 120 hours of energy ads and over 30 hours from the mandatory ads, equaling more than 150 hours of ads, which ironically is more time than it would ever even take to get A2 in the language you wanted to learn using any other method, which essentially makes the only way to keep learning to pay. That's where I come in, because today I'm going to show you the only possible way that you can use Duolingo in 2025 to actually build fluency without ever giving Duolingo a single cent. And if you use this method, it'll get you more fluent than the paid subscribers on the app. I guarantee you that. Step one starts with something pretty controversial, and that is skipping the course, or at least skip the unit that you want to learn next. I think a lot of people will not want to do that. And if that's you, you have to ask yourself, what am I doing here? Am I trying to get gems, XP, and streaks? Or am I trying to actually acquire a foreign language to be able to communicate and interact within that language? So the two options are skip the entire course to the end, which unlocks the entire tree of all the units. Or if you think that'll confuse you too much and just feel like you're not really progressing because you're not getting that little hit of excitement every time you finish a unit, then just skip to the next unit, click the jump here button. Let's say I need to do unit 2, section 2 of this Italian Duolingo course. What you're going to do is just click jump here, and that will unlock the entire unit 2 course. The good thing about that is that this doesn't cost any energy. This uses the old method of hearts, because if you get 5 wrong, it doesn't unlock, and you can try it as many times as you want. So feel free to cheat as much as you want, translate it, do whatever you need to use to skip that unit. The goal is not to learn here, it's just to unlock the map. Once the unit is unlocked, you're going to use Duolingo as you normally would by clicking the review button on 2 to 3 of the different lessons in the unit, depending on how much energy you have and how many mistakes you make throughout. As you only get 25 energy per day, we have to spend them as wisely as possible. This should only take about 5 minutes and should get you a little bit accustomed to the grammar and some of the new vocab within the unit. Now, step 2, this is where the method really kicks in. Upon finishing the 2 to 3 reviews, either get a pen and pencil or just swipe across to your notes app and write down 5 unique sentences that you can come up with in your own mind that you can see yourself saying in that situation, using the words or grammar that you just saw in the unit. In a study that tested the effectiveness of immediate retrieval after learning, it showed that those who just reread or didn't do anything after a lesson received 11% on their final recall score 1 week later. And those that used active recall immediately after learning received a final recall score 32%. Nearly tripling the chance of remembering the content that you just learned. So, for example, I would come up with these 5 sentences, which are all based on the unit, which is, in this case, shopping for clothes, and making sure that they all relate to something I can see myself saying in that situation. Use your active recall and put into practice the new words and sentence structures you've been introduced to make your own sentences. They do give you these prompt sentences if you absolutely must use some inspiration, but do your best not to cheat. Also, don't be afraid to look up a word if you need to, if you want to make the sentence a little bit better or a little bit longer, but just sentences you can see yourself saying in that language. Why? Because your brain remembers what it finds meaningful. When information connects to your life, your amygdala tags it as important and tells your hippocampus, store this long term. That's emotional encoding, and it can increase retention by up to 70% compared with neutral content, which Duolingo provides you with. And that brings us to step 3. Now that you've got the 5 sentences written down, you're just going to practice speaking them. Read each one out loud, not silently. Really engage the mouth muscles and the movements that are required to speak in your target language. When you speak, your brain lights up in a completely different way. The motor cortex plans each movement of your mouth. The auditory cortex hears your own voice and checks it against your memory. The feedback loop compares what you intend to say with what actually came out. Every pass through that loop is a micro rehearsal for fluency. There's a Cambridge study that found that learners who vocalized their new words retained them 40% longer and doubled their pronunciation improvement compared with silent learners. So don't rush, just practice on the pronunciation, close your eyes, repeat them back, see if you can recite them properly. And if you trip up, perfect. That little moment of hesitation is literally going to send a signal to your brain that says, strengthen this pathway. However, there's sometimes that you can tell something's just not right, and that will bring us to step 4. Step 4, we've got to take the 5 sentences that we've just learned, and we need to commit them to long-term memory. I'm going to show Anki here. It's a completely free app. Yes, it's a flashcard app, but there is a reason that it is so recommended for language learning. Anki uses one of the most powerful learning principles ever discovered, spaced repetition. It's built on the same neuroscience that your brain runs on. Every time you're about to forget something, Anki brings it back right on cue. And that's the sweet spot of where long-term memory forms. Duolingo pretends to have this in their system. Maybe there's like one lesson in every unit where it brings back a few words that you've got wrong previously, but it does not work with any amount of effectiveness for utilizing spaced repetition. Now, if you're scared of making flashcards, this is how easy it is. I promise you it's worth your time and it'll get you fluent a lot quicker in the language. For each of your 5 sentences, check them in a translator. AI, use whatever. Obviously, be much better if you could use a native speaker to help you out with this. Make sure that they're grammatically correct. Create a new deck called Duolingo Sentences. On the front of the card, put the English. On the back of the card, corrected Italian sentence. If you want to go the extra mile, you can add an audio clip from a native speaker or a text-to-speech generator. That's literally it. Add 5 sentences a day, and suddenly within a month, you've memorized 150 new sentences in that target language of all of real sentences that you will say in the future. Step 5 is the part that makes it all permanent, the review. After you've finished adding the 5 new flashcards, you're going to review the rest of the previous flashcards you've made from the previous days that Anki's showing you. You're trying to utilize the motivation to keep the streak in Duolingo to get you motivated to really learn and download the content of Duolingo straight into your brain to never forget it. Each time you recall a sentence correctly, the interval stretches. Each time you hesitate, it shortens. As days and weeks go by, those 5 sentences quickly compound and you'll be thinking to yourself, why didn't I do this earlier? And that's when the shift happens. You stop translating and you just start to speak. So skip the course, create, speak, correct, review. That's the aim. I would say getting 500 is more than enough for you to move on completely from Duolingo. When I did this, I made 30 a day over the course of a month, and it gave me over 800 new sentences that are pretty much locked in permanently now. I'm able to recall a majority at 95% retrievability. And if you do that consistently, I guarantee you're going to make more progress on the free version than 95% of people who use the paid version of Duolingo. This method of learning can be utilized with absolutely any form of input. So let's say all you have is a textbook. You can do the same thing. Make those sentences, relate them to you, and then store them for long-term memory. But honestly, even with this method working pretty damn good, I do recommend that you try it. In its current state, Duolingo is just pretty unusable. What used to take me 6 minutes to do 6 lessons within a unit now takes me 15 minutes with the ad time. Like, there's more ad time than learning, if you call it that, which is debatable in itself. So personally, I think people should start probably just moving on from Duolingo, find other free resources out there. And if you are willing to pay for Duolingo, there's definitely many better paid options. For me personally, over the last 6 weeks, I've been using LingQ, and that has finally got me to a B1 certification in Italian. They're not sponsoring this video, but if you do use the referral in the description, it'll let you sign up completely for free, test it out. Then if you decide in the future to sign up, you'll get like $60 off. So my next video is going to go over how I've used that to gain fluency quicker. But if there is one app you use to actually try to get fluent with and subscribe for, I would recommend that. And if you're looking for more resources to get fluent in your target language, be sure to check out my video next week, which is a 1-hour morning routine that you can use any method of learning. You just apply these principles to, and it'll help you get fluent within the next 6 months. Let me know down below what you guys think of Duolingo after all its changes, if you're still using it or if you've given up, and just put down what's worked for you in your language learning journey to help people come on this language learning journey together. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video next week. See ya.